Someone once told me, life is hard without fuel blood of economy. Brew, listen carefully. And I looked at him and said, life is not hard. You just don't have enough money to understand it. Pause. Laughter fades. Serious tone comes in. But let's be honest. What you are about to watch is not just a story. It is a glimpse into how the world actually breathes. Oil, power, sanctions, silent conflicts, and countries moving like chess pieces on a global board. And sometimes, the people watching don't even realize they are part of the game. Welcome to Jeipi TV show documentary series. The world is not what IT looks like. They say, the world is a global village. But the truth is different. It is not a village. It is a market of power where some control resources, some control decisions, some control narratives, and others simply survive. And the most important rule is simple. Power speaks louder than fairness. Oil, the invisible engine of the world. Oil is not just fuel. It is the blood of the global economy. When oil prices rise above $100 per barrel, the world reacts like it just lost balance. Transportation becomes expensive. Food prices increase. Inflation spreads. Governments panic silently. Ordinary people suffer quietly. Even in cities like Chicago and London, the impact is felt instantly. And somewhere, someone is still trying to start a car saying, why is the world like this today? Iran, a strategic power player. In global politics, Iran is often described as a strategic and controversial power player. It is a country frequently mentioned in sanctions discussions, geopolitical negotiations, energy politics, regional influence debates. Some see it as a resistant force in global politics. Others see it as a nation navigating heavy pressure. But one thing is clear. Iran is not a silent actor in the global game. As some analysts joke, Iran plays chess, while others think it's still checkers. Israel's geopolitical narratives. On the other side, Israel is often discussed in global security and political narratives. It is widely associated with advanced security systems, intelligence capabilities, ongoing regional tensions, strategic alliances. It is a nation constantly in global headlines, not because it is small, but because it is highly influential in a sensitive region, the world of sanctions and paperwork. Let's slow down for a moment. Have you ever heard someone say, to pass here, you need a pile of documents? In the real world of geopolitics, visas matter, sanctions matter, approvals matter, agreements decide movement, and paperwork becomes a silent weapon. In some cases, you don't enter a country because you are not allowed, not because you are not able. Capitalism, the invisible battlefield. We live in a capitalist, global system. Some call it opportunity. Others call it competition without mercy. But the reality is, the strong survive, the fast adapt, the strategic dominate. And in this system, money moves influence. Influence creates power. Power defines outcomes. As people say in modern slang, if you don't move smart, the world moves without you. Africa, rich in resources, strong in spirit. Africa is one of the most resource-rich continents in the world. But it also faces deep structural challenges. Economic dependence, global market pressure, infrastructure gaps, political complexity. Yet something powerful remains: the resilience of its people. Even in difficult conditions, life continues. People adapt. People survive. People innovate. People move forward. Someone once said, "I don't have money, but I still have life." Human stories humor in real life. Let's make it real. A man goes to the fuel station and says, "I need fuel." They reply, "It's expensive today." He looks at his car and says, "So even my car is now part of the economy crisis." Global Questionswoman. Now let's step back. Who controls global prices? Why do economies rise and fall together? Why do distant conflicts affect everyday life? Why does oil shape global stability? And most importantly, are we watching the system? Orare we incide. The world is not simple. It is. Power structures, economic systems, political strategies, and human survival instincts. But despite everything, life continues. Markets move. Nations adapt. Peopleope. The world is not one story. It is millions of hidden stories moving at the same time. If you reached this far, subscribe, like, share, comment. Because here on Jeipi TV show, we don't just tell stories. We show the world as it is, with truth, humor, emotion, and reality mixed together.